So if you watched a potential energy video on this playlist, then you now know that potential energy is stored energy yet to be used. This video will discuss the other categorization of energy, kinetic energy. Unlike potential energy, kinetic energy is energy due to motion. All moving objects have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is related to mass and speed. The more mass an object has, the more kinetic energy it has. The faster an object is moving, the more kinetic energy it will have. Look at the pictures of these three bowlers. The bowler on the far left has a ball with a small mass, and the ball is going to roll very slowly. The ball has the lowest kinetic energy. The man in the middle uses a ball with a much higher mass, so his ball will have more kinetic energy. However, the man on the right throws a ball with the same mass, but his ball is going to move much faster, so his ball will have the most kinetic energy. An object with more mass and moving faster will have the most kinetic energy. Let's look at some different types of kinetic energy. Remember that in kinetic energy, an object has to be moving. Sometimes that object can be very small, even as small as an electron. Electrons are subatomic particles moving around an atom. Sometimes electrons move from one atom to another. Because the electrons are moving, they have kinetic energy. Electric energy is the energy in an electric current. Power lines transfer electrons over great distances to generate electric kinetic energy. A wave is a special type of kinetic energy where just the energy is moving from one place to another and not matter. For example, look at this drop of water. As it strikes the surface of the pool of water, energy spreads outwards as a tiny wave. And although the water appears to be moving to a new location, it really isn't. The energy is just moving through the water as a wave. Since the energy is moving, it's still considered kinetic energy. We will discuss two forms of energy that move as waves. Think back to that water droplet. When it hit the water, it released waves not only into the body of water, but it also made waves in the air. These waves are sound waves. Sound waves are waves that move through matter. Sound waves travel from particle to particle in matter to transfer through an object. You can see what the effect looks like here. Sound energy is the form of energy carried through sound waves. Sound is not possible without some kind of motion. Sound is a very weak form of energy compared to others, but our ears are specialized to detect sound energy using special hairs in our ears that move from the sound waves. These hairs send signal back to our brains and tell us what something sounds like. Light is a form of energy carried by electromagnetic waves. Another name for light is radiant energy. Electromagnetic waves are magnetic waves and electric waves moving perpendicular to one another. Waves are measured in wavelengths, which is the distance between two waves. Here you can see the electromagnetic spectrum, which shows different wavelengths of light. We humans can only see a small piece of the spectrum. This is called visible light. X-rays, gamma rays, and TV waves are all also found on this spectrum. Remember, light is a type of kinetic energy that moves as a wave.